Hey everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. So I got an interesting question today in the Discord. Lots of people chimed in, but hey, not everybody's there. If you want to be there, link to join the Discord is in the description to the video. And the question is, why would you solo attack versus rally attack, or why would you rally attack versus solo attack? Like, why would you make that choice? What's the pros and cons? So I'm just going to do an attack right here. I'll use the same march twice. And first thing you'll notice here on this attack is I get to bring my subs, right? I get to bring all of these guys, everything here. They all get to come into the attack. It's important. Okay, so let's just get this thing going. I'll talk as it happens. So first thing, so when you're sending as an attack, if you look here in talent, there are certain things, and there's certain things also in science that, I shouldn't change. I won't change. I'll leave it consistent. But there's certain things that that help when you're doing solo attacks or rally attacks. So like right here, sub-city, this one, each subordinate city can boost attack. So 1%. So I should be getting 11%. I'm not going to get 11%. It would actually go up to 4. So it would actually be 44%. I'm not going to get that on this attack, because I don't have it turned on. But normally I would get it in the attack. It's not important for me to turn it on for this attack because there's so many other buffs in the game that will help when soloing or versus rallying. And then there's so many that help when rallying versus soloing. So if you look, and there's more that help when rallying. So if you look in here in regular science, if you go to subordinate city, there's some other stuff, but I think they all on defense. So each subordinate city increases troop attack when defending. So those ones are all defense, but they're the same idea. Now, if you go into military academy, you're going to find a lot of stuff in here that helps in a rally. So let's see where we got some good examples. When joining alliance war. Okay, and then you look at another one here, when joining alliance war, when attacking, when joining alliance war. So there's just way more buffs in the game that help when you're in an alliance war. And that goes for when you're attacking world boss or alliance boss also. So something to keep in mind. Always do a rally. Don't do a solo attack. It won't help out as much. Battlefield buffs are higher than regular buffs, than like regular server buffs, because there's some buffs that help in Battlefield, and some of them will be found some of them are new and they're in the Senate. See if I can find some. So let's go into upgrade. Are these the ones with, so right here, attacking range troop defense in Battlefield plus 20%. Attacking troop attack in Battlefield 10%. So there's some things like that. And then also you're going to get Arch of Triumph here. You could see here, increase troop attack defense HP at the bottom, 30% in Battlefield. So you're going to get a difference in that. But one of the main things you're going to get also, hopefully this sub didn't move, this city didn't move, perfect. It's still there. That's always a worry when you're doing a video, that it'll port, that you're the 10th hit and it ports away. So another big difference is going to be the debuffs that you get when you're setting a rally. So if I look at my generals, and I do need to upgrade them again, which is weird because I just upgraded them all, but I have so many copies of Jan Carroll, and he will help, right? So I should upgrade and add more single copies of him, or 6 stars. So if we look at these buffs, enemy mounted attack, enemy siege defense, enemy siege HP, enemy troop attack, everything that's on the gear, all of these, all of those negatives, everything that has a negative on there helps in the battle. You don't get that when you attack as a solo. So that's a factor. So now how should you decide to rally or solo? In our alliance, we rally everything. We generally rarely solo unless like we have a lead and we're just looking for points and someone just keeps teleporting on us. Someone just continues to dodge us. Then we'll be like, yeah, everyone just solo the guy, because it's hard to teleport from a solo. So solo has the speed advantage. You'll catch people by surprise. Rally, their screen turns red and they know they got at least like 6 seconds and probably like 10 seconds. So you got a little bit of time when the screen turns red. If it's a solo, you don't got time, because if you're out in this view right here, all you see is a line and then boom, it's fast and it hits you. So it's hard to dodge. So solo has the element of surprise, but rally has all the teammates involved. You're going to get, 30, 40 million, 60 million, 80 million. Heard some people have 100 million now. So now I'm going to do the exact same attack. Oh, I got to declare war. So declare. Let's set it up. Let's go to the exact same attack. And I'm just going to do this one. Actually, also I'll send it before anyone joins and thinks I'm actually attacking someone. So I'll just send it really fast. And then we'll go look at the two reports and you'll see the difference I mean. And as soon as this is over, I can change my talent back, because that is a big mistake. I wonder if I had it like that in last Chalons. I'll have to look at basically that would have happened the last time I built something and I forgot to switch it back. Happens. So now I got all the proper ones back on. And let's look at the two reports. So this first one is a solo attack, and it is a range attack, 3102, 2400, 2345. So now let's look at the rally, and it should be higher. So there we go, 3528, and then 2800, 2700. So that's almost 400%. But now let's look at the big difference. Let's look at the debuffs. And if you look here, they're like basically non-existent on the rally. Like there's basically no debuffs here. And if we look at this one, debuffs, I guess we don't really get a good example here because the person has very, very low buffs. I was actually beginning to wonder. I was like, does something happen when there's more people in the rally? Like, what's going on? Maybe the rally buff generator, maybe it's off. Maybe they updated it. So debuffs, if you're gonna have only 3 people in the rally, you're probably better off soloing, because your debuffs will help more than the extra troops. If you're gonna have 4, 5, 10. You're going to be way better off just with the bigger amount of troops. So that's pretty much how you should decide if you're going to be solo attacking or rally attacking. But the most important thing is going to be like, hey, that's a keep that I know I can't solo. It's too strong for me. So think of it like in real world, right? That's kind of why 4 people beat up 1 guy sometimes, right? 1 guy can't do it on his own. So he gets all his friends. They're all tired of being picked on by the person, and they do it. Or, usually that's usually not how it happens. It's usually 4 bad guys beating up 1 guy for whatever reason. You usually don't get too many of the people who are being bullied ganging up on someone. But in this game, in the fantasy game, you can do it. So hope that answers your question. And let me know in the comments if you guys have any other advice for them on it. And subscribe, leave a comment.